Is it just me, or did that countdown music get a lot slower? Like it was slow tonight. I took a power nap this afternoon. I'm only going to admit to that once, so don't ask me about it later. But there was music about like that on the power nap playlist that I played off of YouTube. Like it's usually a little bit more upbeat, but welcome to the best thing this week, you guys. I'm super excited that all of you are tuning in. If you're watching this in the playback, I'm going to say it every week. You guys are the MVPs. You're not the real MVP, because that's true. And we will never take that title from him again. But you are all MVPs for watching this back in the playback. So I hope that you're listening tonight. I hope that you're getting a lot of stuff done. Let me open up the comments here. There's already like 18 people in the chat. You guys are stellar. Trevor Tintry Market is here. I'm so glad to see you here. Junk Monkey, Melanie is here. Mutton Ridge Finds. Guys, I'm just like thrilled that you would show up here on a Friday. It's a very special Friday for me. It is not only my husband's birthday today, it's also my dad's birthday. They share a birthday, so that's pretty cool. Christopher Nutter, hello. Tracy Moore, James Moore. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you guys must be related, or is it just an odd coincidence? Tropical Flipper is here, just popping in to say hi, going live in a few on Whatnot. Oh, that's awesome. I wish I could attend that. Boldly Grow Pickers is here, going to try hitting the like before the live starts this time, see if that works. So if you guys aren't aware how it works, is if you hit the like, you're guaranteed to make a sale during the live. If for any reason that doesn't work, let me know and you'll get all of your money back from watching this show, the cost of admission. Nana Tink Treasures is here. Tracy Moore. Oh, there's my dad, birthday boy right there. You guys shout him out and tell him happy birthday. The Currys, hello. My mother, Lisa Phillips, is here. Tracy Moore says, so psyched for Gulf Coast Pickers. Me too. Annie is here. Javelina Flips. Christopher, hello. Oh, there's the other birthday boy. Well, hello, birthday boy. He's talking to my dad there. Noelle Farm Girl Scavenger is here. Let's see. I don't want to skip over anybody. You guys are super important to me that you're here. Nikki and Gary are here also. Barter Mania is here. And Trevor's wife, Lindsay, 10th Street Market's wife. I just love the YouTube name there. It's just the best. So guys, let's see here. Nana Tink says it happened. No joke. I hit the like and boom, got a sale. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying, if you got to try it out and see. You got 2 hours to see it to try to prove me wrong. Who doesn't want to try to do that? So somebody already said, I'm super excited about our guest tonight. I am super excited. So let me tell you how we actually met. I always assume that when I'm messaging on Instagram that I'm talking to Ryan, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm talking to Christine. Who knows? Because this is like not just a single individual. We've got a couple and actually a family that thrifts together. And I don't remember which one of us started following the other on Instagram first, but I reached out and sent a message that I don't typically even send. And I was like, hey, would you consider subscribing to my YouTube channel? And I really think it was Ryan. They might prove me wrong, but Ryan says back, yeah, if you would subscribe to mine too. And I was like, of course, what is it? Dude hadn't even started putting out content yet, okay? And I was like, well, I'm subbed. So when you're ready and you're putting out content, I'm going to be like your first views and your first liker, okay? They have been like maybe 2 months into putting in content, somewhere around there, give or take a week, okay? And they're already at their watch hours. This is what this channel is doing. So if you have not already subscribed to Gulf Coast Pickers, I'm going to drop, Noelle just dropped it. Thank you so much, Noelle. So Noelle has dropped it. Guys, the only thing keeping this phenomenal family who is sharing so much knowledge with us of their yard sale ventures from being monetized is they're not at 1,000 subscribers yet. So we're going to do our best tonight to get them there. And without further ado, I'm sure y'all want to meet them, right? So here are my friends, Ryan, Christine, and their son, who's super incredible. His name is Kenton. Hey, guys.
What up?
You guys, everyone's super excited to meet with you tonight. SSK Promo just jumped in also. Oh, I see Marcus Dixon's Pickens is here also. So, and Terry Marie. So, let's see. Do you guys want to give everyone a good, fair introduction? Maybe let everyone know like where in the country you're located at, what your channel is really about, and the types of things that you prefer to pick up.
We are located in the Sarasota area. We go to yard sales, mostly yard sales. We like yard sales the most, and just try to find we like collecting and reselling some stuff. We we're just new at it. We started in the end of September, beginning October. So we're pretty new at it. We try to help out as much as can, but we're learning as we go.
And so your channel is largely like first person point of view yard sale pickups, all of like Froggy Flip style stuff, right?
Correct.
Okay, so if you guys love that, and I know that you do, you got to get over there and subscribe to them. So like I do have to ask though, because I'm just floored, and I know I've talked to you about this before, and other people have too. Like, what do you think it is? Because overall, how many videos would you say you've put out so far? Have you been making them about 2 months?
Yeah, it's January 14th was our first video.
And I mean, you have some videos that have thousands of views on them.
We have like 3 videos back it's already got 4,800 views.
And this is new content, you guys. So if you have been considering, maybe I should make a YouTube channel. I don't know. Is it oversaturated? Is it what type of background in YouTube did you have before you made this channel?
None at all. Not even home videos.
Not even made home videos, you guys. So did you own a GoPro? Do you use your phone? Like, what did you do?
We got a Osmo Action. It's like a GoPro.
Gotcha. Okay, so you go get it and just strap this camera on and went to a yard sale?
For Christmas, yeah.
For Christmas, I got him one because he was saying it. He was like, yeah, I'm going to get into that. So I was like, all right. So I got him one for Christmas.
Nice. This Christmas gift may really pay off.
Yes.
That's stellar. Jennifer Hayes just jumped in. Hello, Jennifer. Yeah. So, I mean, I just think it's crazy though, that like I say, a lot of people are putting off starting their channel. And I heard a quote over on Instagram this past week, and it was like, let people mock you. Like, let them think that you're extra or you're too much. Like, if you want to start that channel, start it. If you want to, post tips about XYZ, do it. Like, because people are going to judge, or people are going to like mock you regardless. So what would you say? I mean, obviously still very new and very green at it, which I am too. What's the number one piece of advice to people that are wondering, should they start a YouTube channel about thrifting or reselling?
Just jump in, start doing it. And then when you're comfortable putting that video together, then put it out there. You know what I mean? You got to start somewhere. It's not going to be perfect at the beginning. Do a few videos, record a few sales and stuff, and then just do it.
Right. Yeah. So are you editing your videos with a certain software? What are you using?
I use DaVinci Resolve.
Oh, okay. So that's like pretty high tech software. So I mean that
YouTube videos.
do what?
Do it.
What's that?
I just learned the software from watching YouTube videos.
Nice. See, you can learn anything off of YouTube, from reselling to editing those reselling videos. I learned a lot about my YouTube channel about trying to plug in like the appropriate keywords and, show up in search results and things like that from watching YouTube videos. Yeah, that's the Curry said I really enjoyed their videos. So I know you have some folks in the chat who are like super familiar with your channel. Again, those of you that aren't, I hope tonight during our chat with these folks that you'll learn to love them so much that you cannot wait to go subscribe. So we'll keep dropping their link in the chat tonight. I mean, for a lot of folks, and my channel included, like, you hit the subscriber count long before you hit the watch hours that's necessary. And you guys just killed it with the watch hours.
I don't get it. I've had other YouTubers tell me, like, how are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just putting videos out.
Yeah, it's wild. It's crazy. Geno's Finds is here. Now that's another Floridian. I'm trying to remember, why do I want to say Geno's from like the Hollywood, Florida area? I could be wrong. He could be laughing right now and be like, Rachel, you're wrong. But Geno is from Florida. Angie Resells is from Florida. Of course, Drew Profit Monsters and Joey, Dalton. Like, you guys have a ton of competition in Florida.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have competition on the Gulf Coast where you're at? Because I feel like we don't hear about the Gulf Coast quite as much.
Yeah, there's a ton around here.
So is that at Goodwills, bins, yard sales, everywhere competition showing up?
Yeah,
we're friends with a few of them.
We're friends with a few. Like, we all laugh and say, oh, who got here first?
One of them's in the chat, John Hodge.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. His videos are motivating. So does John like show up at the places that you were at? He's like trying to scoop up your treasures.
Yeah. He's cool.
Oh, Noel says 38 people here, only 9 new subscribers. So hit the subscribe. Definitely head over there and subscribe, guys. Scott is here. Hello, hello. I'm trying to remember if I said hello to Scott, but I sure don't want to miss anybody. And Terry, the software that I use, I currently am using Adobe Photoshop Premiere. A few things I'm not loving about it, and I'm considering trying a 30-day trial of Filmora. And because I thought Filmora was a bit more basic than what it is. I thought it was only editing on your phone, but they have a whole timeline style layout, just like Adobe does, DaVinci Resolve, all of that. So you can do some more advanced stuff. So I'm considering switching, but use whatever you're most comfortable with. Let's see. Nana Tink. Oh yeah, duh, Nana Tink. Yeah, Florida here during the winter months outside Tampa. Gino said, I was living in Hollywood. I moved to Villages of Florida. It's North Central. Okay. Gotcha. So have you guys always lived in Florida?
No, we grew up on the East Coast of Florida.
Oh, but in Florida though?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And you moved over to the Gulf Coast, huh?
Yeah.
Less touristy there?
Biloxi, Mississippi, then we moved to the Sarasota area.
Nice. Hello, Santa Claus. Santa, I know him. I just say that every time he jumps in. Oh, yeah, this is Santa. I know him. Thank you very much, Patricia. Patricia says your editing is good. It's getting better, but it's because trying to put out more content and watching a lot of videos on how to, like, the one thing I think that I've learned more, like when I go back and watch my earlier reselling content, what's cringy the most to me is how I didn't get on with it. And I would hear people say that, like I would hear Josh Harry Tornado say all the time, get to the point. And he not speaking specifically to me, but I should have heard it like it was to me, because I go back and watch my stuff now and I'm like, get to the point. Why do you think they clicked on the video? And so to anyone new about making YouTube videos, like just get to the point. Just tell them what they came there to see, right? Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Like my first video, there was like no editing. It was just like me walking around, or us walking around a community cell.
Someone wrote, too much walking around.
Oh, really? There's always gonna be someone that doesn't agree with what you're doing, though. It doesn't matter. My last video, like I was messaging you guys about it because I was like, oh my gosh, look at this video's doing so well. And there was like 3 messages telling me how much I was stealing from the poor, but by the end of day 1. And I was like, okay. So, Josh of Flip Spine's Fun is here. Hello, Josh. Yeah. I'm wanting to start, but I need something easy. Filmora Wondershare, I think it is honestly pretty intuitive. And then there's one that comes stock on, like, if you have an iMac. I don't use Apple products, but there's some editing software that comes stock on that. What is it called? iMovie? I think that's pretty intuitive too and easy. Heidi's saying hi to you guys, gaining from gaming.
Hi, Heidi.
She's competition around here.
Yeah.
Oh, really? And is she buying games?
Uh-huh.
Now, does Heidi make content here about buying games?
No, she wants to.
I always wonder, especially when people have like a profile picture and everything on their YouTube, I'm like, I wonder who makes videos and who does it. And it's so funny because sometimes I'll talk to people either in my comments or in my chat for forever before I realize that they have a channel. And I'm like, just promote yourself. Just say I have a channel. Don't say it every single time, maybe, but just let me know that you have a channel. And it would be, I mean, that's how our first conversation was me saying, hey, I have a channel. Will you go check it out? And you saying the same thing back. Well, I'm going to make a channel. Come check mine out. Hey, was that any kind of a push to get on YouTube?
You?
Yeah, it's saying I'll subscribe.
Yeah, I helped. He's
like, sure, whatever. Oh, I went to the Biloxi area once, and let's see, we went to Long Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and so we booked this vacation at Long Beach. We were going to go to Florida, to like the Destin area. And then everything was so booked up, and we ended up finding some good prices on stuff in Long Beach. And I was like, this is still Gulf side. Like, the water's going to be beautiful. I had no idea until we were on the way there that it's a man-made beach and that the island breaks the waves before they ever come to you. We may as well have went to a river.
It looks like a river too, don't it?
It looks like a river. The water's brown, and you could have walked out probably half a mile and not got over your shins.
It's crazy.
Half a mile. And then the water would completely recede in the evening about a half a mile out. And then the sand, which is all brought in, it's just so deep because it's man-made. It would all get in the streets, and these street sweepers would come by daily, like pushing it back onto the beach. I was like, it was nice for what it was. But I don't know that we will book another vacation there.
Yeah.
But the
Right.
hotel was nice. Yeah. You chat and pick any of our brains that you'd like to. Nana Tink says, I use Wii video editing, but I have to do all my edits on the computer, and it's cheap and easy to use too. Nice. Jennifer is plugging Drew's channel, which is hilarious. We said we're going to get him to 1,000 subscribers without any content because he doesn't make videos, but we're gonna make this happen. So you guys sub the birthday boy. That'll be his birthday gift tonight. So Lindsay brings up a point. You probably get so many watch hours because of the walking around.
That's a good one.
You guys do have long videos, which I appreciate. I make long videos. I come to understand that not everyone appreciates that. So you'll learn quickly whether or not your audience does and what the duration of their watch time on your videos are, because everyone's different.
Yeah, it's definitely not the whole duration.
It's hard to get people to like sit through the whole video. And I've aimed recently at making like 15-minute or less videos. And like I say, I try to get more to the point, but that's just hard. Hello, Carla. And let's see. Josh says, is that Kindmaster on my phone? Outcountry Sales is here. Hello, guys. And Jody Marketplace Boutique. My father-in-law is here. Steve Strickland says, happy birthday, Drew. Oh, and look, it's my mother-in-law also. Yeah, you guys, I'm super excited for everyone to be spending Friday night with us. What does your typical Friday night look like? I mean, Kitten looks like he's probably like playing Fortnite at this time every night.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Is that your go-to game, Kenton?
This game, and I'm trying to find sales to go to.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Kenton, what is your role in all of this, like picking and thrifting and flipping? Do you pick stuff out with the family?
Yeah.
What is it that you gravitate towards? Like if you walk in the store and you're like, I'm going to find a good deal on, you're going straight to like purses, shoes. What is it?
Like toys.
That's what I would figure. You'd probably be looking at the toys. What specifically? What type of toys?
Like Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Like old Pokemon cards or just anything Pokemon?
Cards. Like Pokemon cards.
Gotcha. My son has a few binders of old cards, and I'm lost when it comes to looking those up, but I think eBay's made it pretty easy where you can like scan the card now, or is that just with Magic cards? Do you
I
guys
think
know?
Just Magic cards. I don't know.
Have you found any like super good flips that ended up making a lot of money?
One time I did find some like old cards.
Nice.
One time, and it got him hooked.
It got him what?
Got him hooked.
That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes.
He never complains now because he's like, oh, I found it once, I'll find it again, you know?
Well, that's true. It's out there. We just have to dig for it. And sometimes I feel like a real life treasure hunter. What do your friends think about you like shopping at the thrift stores and stuff?
I don't really tell them.
You don't really talk about it? Yeah,
No.
see, my kids, like at a certain age, like maybe it wasn't the thing to be at a yard sale or a thrift store. But then from what I understand, once the kids get college age, that's the only place they shop is the thrift stores. Is that what you guys see in your area? Is all the college kids in the thrift stores?
Yeah, there's a lot. It's all spread out. We see 90-year-old people looking up stuff on their on their phone.
Jessica. Hey, Jessica.
Nice. Yeah, Jessica says, love watching my best friends and godson. They're awesome. Hello, Jessica. That's so awesome for people to come out and support you like that. Yeah, Gulf Coast Pickers, what are some of your favorite finds? So we know Kenton, then his favorite was the Pokemon cards. What else have you guys picked up?
I don't know. Tons of stuff.
What's like a stellar, like I always am bragging about the silverware that I picked up for $10 and sold for $1,000 because it turned out to be sterling silver. Yeah. So is there anything that's like a wild, you're not going to believe this will get you hooked on reselling type of story for us?
I don't know if I could say it because I might need it for later.
I was gonna say, oh, okay, so it's something recent. Well, go ahead and tell us. It was.
Yeah, maybe.
Go ahead and tell us. If
My
it was a
favorite
little
finds are
recent.
like vintage shirts. I like vintage shirts, and Kitten's found
Okay.
a couple vintage hats and stuff.
This shirt that I have on right now is vintage. Let me show it to you. I bought this from the Hoogs, and it's got the Beatles on the front,
Nice.
and it's like a true single stitch, and then on the back it says Beatles on it also.
Heck yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, the Hoogs posted it on their story on Instagram, and I was like, "How much for that shirt?" And then later I asked what size it was. I felt like I had to have it. So yeah. Oh, I like what Santa said here. I just subbed Drew's channel, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believeth. Yeah, he probably does have that on his YouTube channel, like on his bio or something, I bet. Let's see. And Gino says, I found 10 to 15 minute long videos work best for me. Noelle saying she makes long videos, but her view time is high. So just doing me. Yeah, I think everyone's channel is different. Mine probably, even when I was making like 20 to 40 minute long videos, they probably could have been 15-minute long videos if I just cut out everything. I talk a lot. Oh, let's see. Veronica says, this is it. This is my Friday night. So we know Kenton would probably be playing Fortnite if he wasn't sitting under those fish talking to me. What would you guys typically be doing on a Friday? Looking up sales?
Yeah, Ryan looks up the sales and I just watch shows while he's doing that.
Trevor wants to know the story about your fish.
I used to fish tournaments on the east coast of Florida with my dad, with all the fishing tournaments.
So you caught those?
Oh yeah. My biggest wahoo, that's a wahoo. It's that, I don't know if that's the one. It's my biggest wahoo is 72 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's more than Kenton weighs.
Yeah.
Can you angle the camera and give them a peek at the other one? I know they're going to want to see it, so we may as well just show them. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I asked him to angle it. Here I am messing things up. Look what I did. While we're waiting on them to come back. Hello, Swamp Picker. Can you guys believe I did that? They're going to be like, let's never do anything she suggests again. They're plugging back in. We're good. We're good. Let's see here. Old Pokemon cards are solid, Bolo. I'll get caught up in the chat while we're waiting on them. Old Roy is here. Drew says,
right.
There you are. I'm sorry. Don't listen to my suggestions. I can't believe you did that.
Didn't know.
I grabbed the back. This isn't my computer. This is hers. And I grabbed the back and
Oh, that's all right. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. That looks like something off of Finding Nemo. What kind of fish is that?
That's a mahi-mahi.
That's the one. Okay. Wow.
Those are the ones that jump out of the water.
That's pretty incredible. So,
wahoo's like the second or third fastest fish in the sea.
wow. That's stellar. Bama Picking and Grinning is here. That's not that's not far from, we were just talking about the Biloxi area. Bought a pair of Kamikaze Reeboks for $4 and they sold right away for $190. Yeah, stuff like that'll get you hooked. That's crazy. Oh, Lisa Frank, yeah. So Nana Tink wants to know, are you guys full-time resellers?
No, part-time. I'm a board certified hearing aid specialist. I've been doing hearing aids for almost 27 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, my dad got in it when I was 4, and so I always.
And so you learned everything from him?
Yeah.
Now, does Christine work with you?
Yep.
So you guys run your own place?
Yep.
Nice. Self-employed entrepreneurs, and definitely lends itself very nicely to reselling because like you can create the hours that you want on both ends there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Adam Baldy Pal Picking is here. Hello, Adam. Gosh, talking about Adam just reminds me this week, you guys, like I was telling y'all earlier how crazy and hectic this week has been. I haven't watched a single YouTube video. So I'm going to have to just on Sunday, I'm just going to put them on and just watch all day long. And I'll have them in my ear or something to get caught up on everyone's videos because it's been crazy. There's not enough hours in the day. Kim, how do you say that last name? How would you say that? Tommy?
Tom.
If you go to the bins, how do you deal with aggressive people? And any tips to bin thrifting? Do you guys go to the bins?
No.
Elbow them right out the way.
Yeah, right. So
You just gotta be aggressive yourself. It's the only way.
I just move over. That's what I do. It's not worth, getting crazy over it.
And there's a Ben's not too far from you guys now. But it's a newer Ben's, right?
I think so. Yeah, we're newer, so we don't know.
Yeah, that's true. So, I think it is. I think it's one of the newer locations in Florida. Do you feel like when you do go there, are the people there just as aggressive as the ones that you've seen online, or less so?
No, they're not as bad as I've seen online.
No.
Definitely not.
But our first experience was they were aggressive.
Gotcha. James is here and he says he's running through the chat waving to all, and I just picture him like Tom Cruise in it on Risky Business or something while he's running through and waving. So we'll all wave back at him. Robin Barnett is here. Hi, Rachel in chat. It's nice that eBay has the camera app on their app now. Yeah, I have never not had the camera on the app to be able to search items or to be able to take pictures straight on the app. Maybe. Are you guys on places more than just eBay?
Yes.
Where all do you sell?
Poshmark.
She sells on Posh. I do mostly eBay.
Okay. Do you cross list everything?
No.
Why not?
She does her plush and different
He
stuff.
doesn't want to.
I don't want to
mess with plush, and I love plush.
Certain ones I will on eBay that
if
have
it's
good
something
comps.
big, he's like, "Oh, I'll put it," and I'm like, "See."
Jiminy Flippett's excited to see you guys. So hang on, you just list the plush on Posh?
Yes, mostly it's plush on my Posh.
I love that. It's like a tongue twister. I'm surprised to hear that because it's $7.50, $8 shipping over on Poshmark, and you find plush that people are willing to pay the shipping for.
They do.
What types of plush do you have your eyes open for when you're in the toys with Kenton?
Anything vintage, like I found a Fluff-a-Puff, or maybe I'm saying it wrong, Puff-a-Fluff. So it's from the 80s.
Okay.
And
do you find like the rubber face, like the super old vintage ones ever?
I haven't found one of those yet.
Like the Rushton
plush? I haven't found one of those.
Wow. What is your average type of price on plush?
I have been getting $20.
Nice. And you don't list them on eBay?
No.
Some of them we will.
It's just funny that you guys are doing two separate things. Have you considered bringing in more of like your sale tactics and more about your stores and how you list into your YouTube channel?
Maybe when I know more myself. We're just learning this stuff as we go. So I don't feel like I can really teach anybody much because I don't know a whole lot. You know what I mean?
We're all learning as we go. I learned something this week that I can't wait to make a video about. It's been a long time since I'm just like, I can't wait to put this information out there. I'm not going to talk too much in depth about it because that would defeat the purpose of making the video. But, with the item not as described case, eBay automatically sides with the buyer. And I didn't realize how true that was until it just happened to me. But the story doesn't have to end there. I actually got my money back on this, and it was a big sale. It was a $130 sale. And there were certain steps that had to take place in a certain order in order for me to get my money back. And so I want to put a video out there telling everybody what those steps are, because had I not got the eBay employee I got on the phone the first time that I called, I wouldn't have known what to do.
Oh.
Awesome.
And I would have not only been out the $130 sale, but the shipping back to me. I mean, it was a 30-pound item, and they mailed it back USPS. And so it was there was a lot of stuff going on there. It strikes against me. Anthony C said, I liked, but I'm in the woods with a trail life scout troop. So won't be able to hang. Have fun all. Don't forget, 1 like equals guaranteed sales. Thank you so much, Anthony. And I hope that the trail in the woods is super cool. Bama says, well, Drew, it is your birthday, and it said that wisdom comes with age, so you may be smart. I put on my Instagram today that he was 472, but he didn't look a day over 34 because he's 34. And Adam Baldy Pal sitting there trying to figure out how old is he, because I put errors and typos in a lot of stuff. He's like, is he 24, 47, 72? Which one of these numbers was extra? I was like, no, he's 34. What about the bins? What are the bins? I live in Fort Worth. So the bins are Goodwill's outlet. So when Goodwill does a clearance, essentially, they put these things out, Terry, these huge bins. They're like shallow dumpsters practically, but they're mostly plastic in most of them. And you dig through them and then they charge you by the pound. My bin store, the last time I went was like 99 cents, but that was like a couple years ago. So I'm not really sure how much it is there. Some stores, it varies by location. Some of them are up to $2 a pound. What do you guys see at the bins there in
It's $1.49. Last time
$1.49.
we did them a couple months, but it's $1.49.
Huh, that's Anthony C. 28 likes and 48 watching. What are you guys waiting for? That's an MVP right there. Oh, my son Israel said hi. Let's all say hi to Israel.
What up, Israel?
He said hi to my dad, but we'll all say hi to him also. Yeah. So, oh, and little Miss Q is here. Hello, Miss Q. Yeah, let me see if you guys have any questions for them tonight. Also be sure to pop them in there. Maybe highlight it somewhere so that I know that it's a question for them, so that I'm not skipping over it. Wow, I better start cross-listing my plush on Posh. I have some vintage plush too. Yeah, I just wouldn't have imagined that those would do so well there. I was expecting you to say that you didn't cross-post everything, you only did the clothes, because I feel like a lot of people forget hard goods when it comes to Posh.
That's what they told me. They were like, "Oh, you just put clothes on there," and I was like, "No, I'm gonna try this," because he gets aggravated every time. He's like, "You don't need that plush," and I'm like, "Yes, you can make money."
Yeah. Does Kenton get to play a role in listing? Like, do you ever take pictures or anything, Kenton? Not yet.
Not yet.
You might get brave enough to want to take the pictures. My son, he'll clean the shoes for me. And then sometimes he'll take pictures, especially if I have a lot of the same type of item. That way I can just be like, I want you to take here's a stack of like wrestler action figures. I want the front, the back, the left foot, the right foot, a close up on the face, and any defects in them. And so he'll be able to like run through a bunch of them while he's on the phone with his friends or listening to, a video or something. And then I've got the photos whenever I need to list it. I feel like I still have some cookbooks that I need photographed. I'll probably have them do those because, again, front, back, copyright page, like anything that's kind of, it's the same thing and they could do it in a batch is really good, because I would love for kids to know that they could start their own business after high school, during high school. At any point, you could be an entrepreneur. I mean, there's a guy here on YouTube, 24 years old, and like his first video is how I'm making $42,000 a month on eBay, and he's 24.
Nice.
Yeah. So I mean, like I always like to say the only ceiling in this business is the one you give yourself. It is limitless. I worked in real estate and people would be like, you can make as much money as you want. No, you can't. You can't force anybody to buy anything. You can't force anyone here either. But you can only work so much, I guess, in real estate. You can only work so much in this. But I feel like the level at which we could work is always greater than the level at which we do work. So it truly is limitless. If I'm saving right now for to pay cash for my new vehicle that's coming in. You can do that in this. You can set your sights on any goal and hit it. Kenton, my son, wanted a scooter, like an MV scooter. They're pretty nice. And he was 13, I think, at the time. Yeah, because this was 2020. So he was 13 years old, and a lady invited him to come pick up sticks in her yard at the beginning of the shutdown. And he went and picked up the sticks, and she gave him $37, which is kind of weird, but maybe that's what she had on her. So he took the $37 and invested it in weights at Walmart, turned that into $120. And then he found the MV scooter, which was normally $200. He found it for $150 on eBay, and then offered the lady the $120 and bought his scooter from flipping weights.
Wow.
And like, so if you got your sights set on some expensive gift and mom and dad don't want to buy it, like find something that's flippable. Do you guys cut him in on the profits on the stuff he finds?
Yep. He gets happy.
That's good. That's good.
When he gets home from school, he's like, "What sold today?" Because he wants to know, did anything that he picked sold?
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's his job. He brings the packages into the post office for us.
Oh, good. So how do they like you in there, Kenton? Are they like smitten with you? They think you're just the best?
Always give me a lollipop every time I go.
Yes, they give suckers here, and my youngest son thinks it's a candy store.
Yes.
And there's this one guy that he's a little more brash than the ladies there, and he does not give out candy. And Israel gets so upset if we get him. I'm like, you're not entitled to a sucker, man. But that's awesome that they give you one. I didn't see Renee's Retro Relics snuck in. Sorry, guys. And it's Scott absent again. I know Trevor. He's been super busy growing his YouTube channel. I know how it is. It's impossible to be everywhere you want to be. I promise. Me and Scott aren't on the outs. We talk almost daily. He's just a busy man. Miss Q says my 4-year-old granddaughter takes pictures and helps me cross list. That's awesome. I'm telling you, there really is a business, like a role in this business for everyone. My 5-year-old will carry the packages upstairs for me because I'm like, if I can't hand it to him, it's not ready for USPS.
Right.
Like, I'm not worried that he's going to drop it because he's going to be more gentle with that than USPS ever will be.
Right.
So, oh, that's so funny. Trevor just said, what did you do to Scott? I swear I didn't do anything to him. We're constantly messaging and encouraging each other, and we appear on other people's lives together. You're going to be selling those books for the rest of your life. I worked 90 hours a week as a realtor. Yeah, those books. I bought 462 cookbooks, you guys. I didn't mean to, okay? I was at an auction and they went for $30. And then immediately someone walked up and wanted 4 of them and she paid me $5. So technically I paid $25 for these cookbooks. Wouldn't you have bought them?
Oh, yeah. I don't know where I would have stored them, but I would have bought them.
I stored them in my living room for like at least 2 weeks. It was crazy. It was
have basements here in Florida.
What's that?
I said we don't have basements here in Florida.
Oh, yeah. No, that's true. You don't. I'm in my basement right now. I try to keep the business down here in the basement, but it flows over into every area of the house. Hello, Josie. Is that how y'all's house is, even as being like part-time? Do you feel like reselling is just everywhere?
We keep most of it here.
Oh, at your office.
Yeah.
Okay. That would help you. See, here's the problem that I have is that I work 25 hours a day. I swear I do. I wake up at work because, running YouTube and eBay, reselling. I shouldn't say eBay because it's Poshmark and Mercari also. Running both of those from my house, I work until I'm too tired. Like I was messaging you guys last night. It was 11 o'clock here. I guess it was 11 o'clock your time, like 10 o'clock. By the time I get to bed, it's like almost midnight. Just because I was packaging orders, and I feel like every night is like that. And then I wake up, we get the kids to school, and then I start work. So I feel like I wake up at work.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And so you guys
get a break. We get a little break just having it here,
Yeah. You don't have to have it infiltrate every room of your house. Like there was a pile in the kitchen last week. In the kitchen.
That's a lot.
Because that's where I sat down to do a haul video. I sat down and did the thing right there, and then I laid the packages there, and then that's where they sat until I consciously was like, I have to move these. Yeah. Kids are so tech smart nowadays. That's true. He could probably list faster than any of us could.
Yep.
Christopher says, had a really good week of sales on eBay and other places. Oh yeah, Christopher, can we talk about the sales that you had this week? You tell me whether or not we have permission to talk about those sales because he had something really outstanding sale. So you guys tell me, what was your best sale recently, best sale this week or as of late? Or it could just be your best sale, just any best sale that you want to talk about.
My best sale ever was Elton John tour press kit from 1972.
Okay, a tour press kit. So what does that entail?
It had the itinerary, the bios of all the guys in the band, Elton John, and it was from 1972. Something that was rare, and I let it go. I let it go for too cheap. It went for $400, but I probably could have got more if I waited longer.
Where did you find this at?
Some old lady's house.
Okay.
How do you think? A bunch of music sheets. Like it was a bunch of music sheets in one folder with that tour press kit in it.
So when you found it, you were just like, "Oh, this is Elton John. It could be worth something," or did you automatically know what it was?
No, I didn't know.
We had no idea.
What was the price on it?
I think we got that and 20 sheet music things for $2.
So you couldn't lose.
I've sold the sheet music for like 10 each.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really good.
So you were hundreds of dollars in the profit off this $2 pickup of something that, I mean, when it's $2, like you can look it up later.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just grab it and go.
Oh man, that's amazing. So how did you find out what it was once you got it home?
I did a lot of research. I just Googled it and had to keep researching, and I had to research the record label, the label company, and the their manager and everything to figure out, actually
It was
find out
legit.
was that it was, that's what it was.
Did it sell really fast? Is that why you think you underpriced it?
Yeah, I started at a bid of
It was his first bid thing ever.
it was my
Oh, you
first
auctioned
auction
it.
I tried to do
Yeah.
on eBay, and I think I started at $100 or $200 or $100.
Yeah.
I got an offer for 200. I countered the guy for 4, and then I raised the starting bid to 500, but he took it so fast. So
Oh, so you
feeling.
did a bid like an auction
I did
or
like an
best offer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
then
I've
he was
never done that. Not
Yeah.
saying that it's a bad idea. I've never done that. I've done
well, I
so
didn't
few
do
auctions,
best
though.
offer. He sent me an offer. Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess I had
yeah.
the offers open.
Yeah.
He
Mhm.
sent me an offer of 200. I'm like, oh, that was too fast. I got this too low.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But I countered him at 400 because I was like, well, 400 would be good, which is good. That's fine.
Yeah,
But I
it's an
might have
incredible
myself short.
profit. It's
Yeah.
incredible, but you do wonder what you could have got. Like I have a coat listed for almost $800, and knowing that I'm gonna need to pay for my vehicle in less than probably 4 weeks, I would take much less than that right now. So you still did an outstanding job. Like, wow, that's really incredible.
And then so hers is pretty awesome.
What is it?
A vintage Lisa Frank duffel bag.
The two kissing
Oh,
I guess it's
the fish. Okay.
fish kissing. Yeah.
And I
How much did you sell it for?
500.
500.
On Poshmark?
No, on eBay.
Wow. Where did you find it? And how much did you pay for it?
It was an estate sale and
Would-
$2.
It
$2.
was like $2. I got a bunch of stuff for $19. They just said $19. So
Wow. Okay, so for people in the chat that aren't aware, because that's how we all learn what to pick up. If you see true vintage Lisa Frank, you have to pick it up. Now, I have a little stack here of what they call the repop. Like, if you see something like this, don't get too excited just off the bat, because like although these look like
Yeah.
I bought these at the Dollar Tree, and I put them on the outside of packages when a viewer buys something or when one of my friends buys something. So not every Lisa Frank, be careful, because like I have some new repop stuff up there, but what you found was true vintage. $500 for a duffel bag that you paid a couple dollars for.
new with tags, had
Yeah.
the Kmart price on it. I mean,
had
this was
Kmart.
mint.
Kmart was still on it.
$10 at Kmart. It was
My
on sale.
gosh.
6.
Oh yeah,
It was on
marked
sale for
down.
6.
It was-
Marked down to 6.
It was originally 10, marked down to 6.
Never used.
Never
Never
used.
used.
It had the cardboard inside the bag.
It was
Do you know what kind of like fan you have to be of Lisa Frank? Like you could have bought Gucci for that price.
yeah.
Yep.
That's great. You could buy a Supreme bag for that. And instead they bought this Lisa Frank. That's
Right?
crazy. Wow. Franklin Hill Ventures said, I had a brand new thrift shop open near my house today. Got some really cool stuff. Not sure how long it will stay a secret though. Long term, hopefully they continue to get good inventory. That's really cool. Oh,
Okay.
Christopher said we could talk about this. So Christopher sent some of his mother's things to Christie's auction, you guys.
Oh.
I don't know if this last item sold at Christie's or not. The first stuff he sent was some vintage Chanel necklaces. And they, Christopher, remind me how much they sold for. But the thing he messages me about maybe today or yesterday, it's been a long week, was some vintage luggage that she had from the 1950s. Is Louis Vuitton from the 1950s. Okay, so I mean, any true luggage that's Louis Vuitton is going to be amazing. If you ever find turn of the century stuff, that's incredible. I can't believe how much this went for, because it's mid-century, which is old, but $32,000.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
probably going to beat any of our flips from this week.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Drew said he sold nothing this week, which doesn't surprise me. He did do some electrical stuff though, you guys. Jessica Marie, hello. Patricia said that Elton John was our first concert ever. Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna scroll down here and see if Christopher said if that was at but yeah. So $32,000 for some luggage. I'm just glad, like, talking about you need to know where to sell certain things. Christie's clearly was the place for that. You wouldn't have got that on eBay.
No, you're not
Yeah.
getting that on eBay.
You're definitely not.
I wonder what the commission is to Christie's though.
Oof.
I wouldn't even want to know. That'd be crazy. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's amazing. Congratulations. Everyone's excited. I gotta rescue a friend. See you later. I'll watch it all tonight. Okay. Well, Josie, you're a good friend for going to the rescue. By the way, I did the thumbs up and just got another sale. Josie, it's probably just because you're awesome. 3,500 for the Chanel. Yeah. For necklaces.
Nice.
Wow.
They were beautiful.
Yeah.
So if you hit the thumbs down by mistake, do you get a return? If it was by mistake, like, no, we understand your heart. Just fix it. I'm just kidding. How do you guys deal with that? You said you had someone comment that like, oh, you're walking around too much.
Yeah.
How do you deal with less than positive comments on YouTube?
I just ignore it. It's
Yep.
gonna happen.
That is really good advice. Don't fight back. Don't even comment back because a lot of people are just trying to get you to engage. It's
Yeah.
kind of like if Kenton's dealing with the bully at school or something, like they're probably just wanting some attention, like go on and do your thing. Not everyone is going to like you. You're not for everyone.
That's
Mhm.
right.
And you're going to find your circle of people in life. You're going to find your circle of people on YouTube that like you for who you are. Because if I come to you guys and I'm pretending to be someone else, that would be an exhausting job.
Right.
Yep.
Like, can you imagine if you had to pretend who you were around your friends all the time? Like, just be yourself, and the people that truly want to be around you will really enjoy being around you.
That's right.
Christopher said, no commission on my end. The buyer pays a 20% buyer's premium. What?
What? Holy cow.
There's no commission?
How can you beat that?
Oh my gosh. And 20%. What's 20% of $32,000? I don't have my phone around here. I don't know how much that is.
400, right?
What's that?
6,400?
Yeah, it would be because 3,200 would be 10%. Yeah. Wow. Oh, look, the ATL flippers are here. Hello, ATL flippers. Hey, let me just interrupt in the middle of the show here. We're not quite to the middle, but if you guys aren't aware, our guests tonight are the Gulf Coast Pickers, and they have a pretty new, I'm just going to say new, guys, YouTube channel. Couple months old, and they are killing it with views, but we need to kill it over with subscribers as well. So we're depending on you guys tonight to click the links that we're all posting to their channel. I'm going to post one right here. I think I'm posting it right, and you guys click and subscribe and come right back. We're gonna get them where they need to be. ATL Flippers in the house. He says, Noel says, my store has been on vacation mode for almost a month now. I have sold something practically every day. Sold a cool vintage Datsun Nissan speedometer cluster yesterday for $232 on vacation mode. So, Noelle, I'm interested in seeing what you're like. So, people bought stuff a month ago and they know that it's not getting shipped out for 4 weeks. Is that that's wild? That's wild. Have you guys, you said you just started reselling in like September?
The end of September, beginning of October. Like
So
7
have you been on any trips away since you started reselling and had to figure out like vacation mode and how you wanted to do things?
Yeah,
as
we
far
had to
as-
do it. But Thanksgiving.
Louisiana.
Yeah, we went to Louisiana for Thanksgiving.
What worked for you? What did you do?
We put it on vacation mode, and stuff still sold. I wrote them, said we won't be there. They said that's fine. So I tried to write everyone that bought stuff so they would know for sure that we wouldn't be able to ship it.
Chris, Cajun resellers here talking about Louisiana, and
What
well,
up,
there
Chris?
you go. Now, do you feel like you've met a lot of resellers on YouTube just from like popping in other people's lives and things?
Yep, definitely.
It's such a good fun community. I
It
didn't
is.
keep any of the money. I donated it to St. Jude's. My mother was a huge supporter for them.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh, that seriously just makes me tear up. That's incredible. Just straight donated it to St. Jude's because
Awesome.
like St. Jude's doesn't keep any of the money. They don't charge families. For those of you guys that don't know, they give life-saving care to kids that truly need it. Drew and I have been blessed to run some marathons for St. Jude's, and when I ran for St. Jude's, we ran in Memphis, and at mile 6 of the marathon, we ran through the grounds at St. Jude's, and the kids were out there.
Oh,
I'm
That's
like, yeah, it's awesome, but it's probably one of the most humbling things to
Yeah.
run. Like, what you're doing is nothing. You're out there running 26 miles. You can run 26 miles. You know what I mean? Like, what you're doing is nothing. These kids are actually in the fight of their life, and it just like I kept thinking, like, people would tell me that had ran that race already. They were like, when you get to mile 6, you're going to wish you'd raised more money. And so raise as much as you possibly can before the event. And I'm like, okay, so I painted pictures of people's families to raise money. And yeah, they were right. You still get to mile 6 and you're like, I didn't do nearly enough.
yeah.
Live, love, rehome. Just subscribe to Gulf Coast Pickers. What part of the Gulf Coast? I'm close to Mississippi coast by Alabama. So you guys are around the Sarasota area, right?
Sarasota, yeah. We used to live in Biloxi.
Let's see here. You guys are active in the chat tonight. I don't want to miss any of your questions. Jessica says she just loves this community and appreciates all of us. I am always going over and watching Jessica's videos while I try to clean my house. Christine, do you watch cleaning videos while you clean?
No.
No. I'm always like, it makes me feel better because, like, especially Jessica, like, really, she'll get on her knees and clean, and I don't, but it makes me feel like I need to be more productive. What type of YouTube content do you guys enjoy watching outside of reseller stuff?
It's engulfed our life so much now, trying to
Yeah.
learn and everything. That's basically all we have time
It's
for.
all, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of mine is reseller content and YouTube content. That's pretty much what I digest on a daily basis.
Lives of people selling what they just found. So I'm watching it to see what's hot, you know?
Yeah. You guys need to do a whole episode where Kitten just takes the camera. I feel like he could be like charming as can be, like do your intro and everything. Be like, what's up, you guys? Today I'm taking you around. I can come out and you'd probably like, he'd probably get like 1 million views because people love to see that type of stuff. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, if you guys have any questions for them, let me know. But I want to know, what's the best thing that you picked up this week? While we're talking about the best stuff this week, what is the best thing you've picked up recently?
Let me go grab it for you.
Oh, good. We have visual aids this evening. What did I pick up this week? Oh, Drew and I went to the thrift store, and we don't need inventory right now, but we found this weird block of time where you're done with your errands, but it's not time to pick up the kids yet. You know how that happens. And we found a dollhouse, and I was like, wait a minute, is that a Calico Critters dollhouse? And it was. It said some brand on the bottom, and I had to Google it real quick and see if that brand was Calico Critters or not.
For nostalgia, this is the coolest.
Oh, that's neat. How old is that?
1992.
Wow. And Kitten hasn't swiped that? With the new Batman coming out or already out, are you listing that ASAP?
Oh, yeah, it's been listed.
What's it worth?
We listed it on Monday.
She asked what it's worth.
What was it? $30? 40. I think it's 40. Look at this thing.
Oh, I love the owl. Courtney Bolo buddies would love that. Wow, he's kind of a spooky owl. What's it for?
Like a umbrella or cane holder?
But why does it have a lid?
That's what
I don't know. It's a giant canister, I guess.
That's the same.
I don't think it's an umbrella holder. You guys in the chat, tell us what this is.
That's what they. There's a few other ones on there. That's what they called it.
You think? I don't think that's what it is. That's beautiful. How much is that worth?
100.
I've seen them. There's a white one that went for 100.
Oh, I bet. That's
got it for
cool.
7.
Definitely use a mattress pad when you pack that thing up.
Oh,
I don't know if you've seen the videos.
I haven't even listed this yet. I don't know if I'm going to sell it. I might keep it.
It's gorgeous. How much did you pay for it?
$750.
Wow. Yeah, that guy's cool. I just love his face so much. I might.
Yeah, he's just way cool.
I'd probably put something like that in my living room. I would take the lid off and use it for umbrellas and whatnot, but I could see my 5-year-old like dropping the umbrella down hardcore and probably shattering it. But Christopher just sent a weekend lunch on him. Special birthday lunch here from Christopher. Thank you so much. Wow. I really appreciate that. And I'm sure Drew, well, he's probably already said thank you. I'm sure he appreciates it also. We had kind of a limited time to celebrate his birthday today. And so I made him some sushi tonight, but this would probably be better than what I cooked. I didn't do a bad job. Are you guys sushi eaters? Since you're on the Gulf Coast, you have to be. Kenton, what kind of sushi is it that you reach for?
California roll.
Okay, so is that crab? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys go over to the beaches with lots of shark's teeth over there
Oh yeah.
and find those?
Yep.
You got like the little screens out and find the shark's teeth.
Yep.
Have you ever found any sizable shark's teeth?
The biggest one I found, it wasn't like nothing like some of them.
It wasn't a megalodon or
It
anything.
wasn't a megalodon. No, it was a good size one, and I found that snorkeling. That's how you get they scuba dive out there and find them, the big ones.
Wow.
So the bigger one.
She found more Lisa Frank. It's a stamps. Oh wait, I remember that panda bear with his little colorful paintbrush.
This is vintage too.
Oh wow. What I'm really thinking I might have had this little set. You ever see something you're like, I remember us having some Lisa Frank. That's beautiful. I really feel like I had that. Huh. That's cool. So you stamp it and then
It's all used,
gotcha. Are there a lot of stickers still there?
2 sheets.
Is this at the same store? The
No,
same
no.
sale?
This is a different place.
Really?
This is this week. The duffel bag was a month ago,
Yeah, it was like a month ago.
but that Ryan said he's gonna start calling me Lisa because I keep finding vintage Lisa.
How much do you think that's going to be worth?
I think 50.
Wow. I keep looking for it in the stationery and like crafty sections at our only thrift store. But I haven't found it yet. I'm putting it out there. I'm gonna find some vintage Lisa Frank just since we're talking about it now.
That's
So
what she's done. Like on Thursday or Friday nights before we go, we say what we want to find, and I'm telling
and then
you,
there it is.
you got to put it out
So
there. What have
you
you
need
found
to just-
recently? That's awesome.
what's that?
You got some show and tell for us?
Not really. No, I bought I was just telling them I bought a Calico Critters house. It's worth like $50 and I got it for $2.
Nice.
Drew and I didn't really find anything, but we don't really need anything we don't need to source anything right now. I have all these clothes behind me that I listed. The stack was up to here. I doubled it down to the other side before I got on here. Everyone loves your owls. Yeah. Oh, a toilet paper holder. I don't know because it doesn't have the. Yeah, I mean, you could. I guess Trevor said
hide them in there. Yeah.
if you put umbrellas in there, it's an umbrella stand. Is it marked or signed?
It's 1976, and it's some lady's name. I think what they, back then they used to make them, and then they did it themselves. I don't.
Yeah, I'm with Gino here. I don't think it would be ceramic if it was a umbrella holder either, because if you drop the umbrella down in there one time, it's going to break it. Trevor says an urn. Look how cool he is. Does he talk?
No, I
No,
wish.
that'd be cool.
He's so soft and velvety. I can tell from here.
Can I show something
That is cool. So you'll list that one on Poshmark.
Yeah.
Will you put him on eBay too, since he's so cool and vintage?
Yeah, I think. Did I or no?
You didn't put them.
Oh, I didn't. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't.
I have an ET candle
They
like
said
some-
that
like standing.
there's they don't have the shirt though. Like everyone, there was a lot listed, but they didn't have the shirt. So I
So
thought
yours
that was
is
pretty-
complete.
Yeah.
What type of price are we looking at on ET?
Would you look?
That's cool.
I think it was in the 40s.
Nice. I hope my folks are taking notes. They're They're around somewhere in that region, and they've just started their reselling ventures. So, but they keep saying, they're looking more forward to going to yard sales and stuff. How do you find out about the yard sales in your area? Is there an app that you're using?
I usually Google and it's like garagesalefinder.com. That's what I use mostly, or Facebook.
Okay, and garagesalefinder.com is pretty it works pretty well in your area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Around here, we don't really use anything like that, but it always depends, on the area that you're in. Oh my gosh. He's so cool. Who did I see pick one of those up? Either Misha or MD Picker picked one of those up. Pee Wee Herman. Did you find this kitten?
Yeah.
Nice. I have found one time, but they wanted like full blown eBay price for it, so I left him. But yours is in like perfect condition. How much was he?
How much?
I think $10.
I think it was $10.
He's
Paid up a
pretty
little
cool.
bit, but he's cool.
Does he have a pull string?
Yeah.
What's I might get copywritten, but pull it. We got to see what he says.
I don't think
It doesn't work that good.
Okay, then just do your best Pee Wee Herman for us then, Ryan.
You got to
Did
let
he
it
say-
back slow.
Did he say I love you?
He said I love you.
That's creepy, Pee Wee. Mary is here, Atomic Redhead Mary. And Mary, you picked a good show to jump in tonight because we're talking with some folks that just started YouTube. And I know you've been talking a bit about that, and their channel's doing really, really well. Their advice for everyone has been to just start. So there's your advice. Let's see. I sold an owl almost exactly like that one in my booths, but it didn't have a lid for $75. So
Nice.
yeah.
I've seen different versions of them, different colors. I think whoever makes them paints them whatever color they want.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's a lady's name under mine, so I don't know.
Oh. Q said, I'm scheduling a late night live listing. Need to stay motivated to get more done tonight. I want it to be right after this show. What time are you ending tonight? Yeah, we will 10 o'clock Central, Q. So yeah, if you guys are listing after the show, definitely head over to Q, and she'll be doing a live listing also. Shark teeth hunting. Yeah. I always enjoy going shark teeth hunting. That's pretty cool. Find my first shark's tooth was the worst thing that happened to me. When I go to the beach now, I never look up. My neck always hurts when I go home. Oh, that's me when I'm looking for rocks all the time. I'm always looking for gemstones or any type of like a colorful rock or anything. And when we even go hiking, I'm like looking down the whole time. Yeah. Casey Key, where's Casey Key at?
Sarasota.
Oh, okay. Got a bunch of shark's teeth from there. I have a jar of baby human teeth. Is that the same? No, honey, that's just weird. That's just weird. Currently have a Lisa Frank 10 sitting on my desk. Need to get it listed. Wow.
Yes.
I don't have any vintage Lisa Frank. I wish I could find some pencils or something. Drew, plant them and grow more human babies. We do not need to grow any more human babies. Please never say that again. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Christopher said, so sorry, how rude of me. I forgot about dessert.
Wow.
That's seriously sweet. Talk about dessert. I'd really try to dad joke there. Christopher, thank you. Like, your support all the time means the world to us. That's super kind. And hey, for a birthday weekend, you do kind of have to have dessert. So you're the best. It's prom night tomorrow, and since we're not invited to the prom, maybe we could go out to eat then, and we'll take our little man with us and have dessert. I made a cake tonight though, since it's Drew's birthday.
Oh.
Awesome.
I don't make a lot of cake. Do what?
What kind?
Well, we heard that Walmart had vegan cheesecakes now, and our Walmart did not have them. So his grandma used to make yellow cake with chocolate frosting, and that was his favorite. And I'm just one of those people. I'm like, why would you eat a yellow cake when chocolate cake exists? So I might make cake 3 times a year, and it's never a yellow cake. So since it's his birthday, I got yellow cake mix. And to make a cake vegan, you can just get like a box of Duncan Hines. And I got Diet 7-Up since it's a yellow cake. And you mix 10 ounces of the diet soda with the cake mix. And that's it.
Oh,
And you just bake it. And so there's no eggs, no oil, nothing like that that's required. Just the cake mix and diet soda.
Oh, wow.
cool.
And that's where babies come from, is planting human baby teeth. Didn't have all of your baby teeth fell out yet?
I think I have like a couple left.
Oh, dang. My youngest is just got his first one is wiggly. And my oldest always pulled his own. Have you always pulled your own teeth?
He has
Well,
lately.
my mom has done like a lot, but I've been pulling them out lately.
The last 2 he's done.
Nice. What kind of sports do you play, Kenton? What do you do when you're not reselling?
Basketball.
Nice.
He played baseball, and I coached. But
Perfect.
this spring, he just switched to basketball.
Okay. You like basketball, it seems like, more than baseball. He didn't even mention baseball.
He turned into a whole different kid.
Yeah, he likes it a lot more. Plus, I'm not out there yelling at him, so.
You guys are poised geographically in such a fine place to be baseball fans because you could watch spring training.
Yeah.
And you have, what is it, the crabs, the same crabs or something? What's
Same
that
crabs.
what is it?
Port Charlotte Stone Crabs?
Yeah, right there. Have you went to any of their games?
No, I think they actually stopped.
Oh, I went to one time.
Yeah, I don't think that team's around no more.
Gotcha. I found a new little resale shop today. Can't wait until I can make time to go check it out. I don't think that owl canister is specific for anything. It just to sit and be pretty. Oh, that could be a good point. Actually, it might just be to look pretty, huh?
Yes,
Rachel, today when I went to an estate sale, the gentleman had no living relatives and owned a travel agency. I bought a whole Jeep full of photos, slides, travel, and transportation ephemera. Wow.
Awesome.
Hey, look here. It's Joey Bada Bing. Talk about the Floridians and one shows up.
What up?
You guys do your best, Joey Bada Bing. Let's go. Kenton, will you just scream out, let's go?
Let's go.
Let's go.
There you go. I hope Joey saw that. He's got a little brother about your age. I feel like his little brother's somewhere between 10 and 12. I could be wrong. Never realized baby teeth were people eggs that needed to be planted. My husband's spreading all the misinformation he can. I found an ET toy that has a pull string to make him talk, and he still looks and works perfectly. That is so cool. Wow. I used Craigslist to get me started on the first couple of yard sales and then just followed the signs. Nice. I think I'm a little bit behind. I'm like 7 minutes behind. So I'm going to skip over some stuff here so that I don't totally skip anything that you guys are asking right away. Bama is out tonight. Everyone got to work all weekend. Yay, Gulf Coast Pickers. Good to see you on here tonight. Good night.
Hey,
Let's see here. Yeah, we'll see. We'll scroll down and see how Joey liked your let's go. Oh, someone's an odd duck. He might have been talking about me. I'm not even sure. With 4 kids, we had lots of teeth. We threw most of them away, but even 15 plus years after the last lost tooth, we still randomly find them in drawers. Yeah, so my youngest just has his first wiggly one now, but I forget that I kept my oldest son's until I'm like cleaning out his closet with him, and I'm like, oh, here's a box. Oh, it's your teeth. It's kind of creepy, and I don't know if I should have kept them, but what am I going to do? Throw away a piece of my child?
Right.
I have Kenton.
I have a hard time throwing away a birthday card. You know what I mean? I'm going to
Same exact way.
like, yeah, we're not hoarders, are we?
My brother.
My mother's right now is like, yes, you are.
My brother would say, yes, you are.
So, I'm interested to see how our game would go tonight if Kenton was the one to draw this. Okay, so we have to figure out, you guys might have to help him. You can mute your mic. You see at the bottom where it says mute if you want to discuss what it is that he's going to draw, okay? Don't say anything out loud because we don't want the chat to hear it. But basically, I want you to draw a picture of either one of the best things that you picked up, maybe something you didn't expect to sell and it sold. So either a really good pickup or a really good sale. All right. So you guys can help him figure out what it is. Like I say, if you want to talk about it, you can mute. But don't draw it yet, okay? Because there's certain rules. I'll tell you when you're If you have to, you should show up at where it says Gulf Coast Pickers there. It'll show that you're muted if you do, or you can test it. You can talk. You're muted now. You're good. Okay. So you guys talk amongst yourselves, figure out what it is that you're going to draw, and chat while they're figuring out what it is. How this is going to work is Kitten is going to draw the picture, and you in the chat, as soon as I'm going to type the word start when he shows us the picture. Okay. So when you see the word start show up in the chat, you get to start guessing what it is that he drew. There's a little twist to the game. I'm going to tell him right before he draws what the twist is. Okay. So do you guys have your item that you're going to draw? Oh, and whoever is the first person, y'all help me out and figure out who the first person is. The first person to guess what the item was and guess it correctly, I'm going to buy you a drink. And so I will PayPal you $5. So you'll have to send me your PayPal over on my Instagram. I'm reseller Rachel Strickland. So send me what your PayPal is and I PayPal you $5. It looks like they're taking it seriously. They're going to get all of the utensils that they need. So are you guys ready to play this game? Everyone's saying hi to everybody. Hello, hello. All right. I can't wait to see what this is. And I don't think Kenton knows the twist on the game yet, because even if Ryan or he's laughing, even if Ryan or Christine have seen the show, I can guarantee you that he's way more like dropping Tilted Towers on Friday night than he is watching Rachel Strickland. Okay. he's jumping out of Fortnite buses. Okay. Christine, unmute the mic there. Down there at the very bottom, it says like mute stop cam. Okay, you're good now. Okay, so don't say out loud what it is, Kenton, but here's what you're going to do. I want you to take the paper and put it on top of your head, okay? All right, now take the marker from your mom also, and now draw the picture, okay?
No, here.
It's like, wait, what? Okay, so you draw the picture. However, don't worry, Kenton, like no one's looks like it's supposed to. That's the whole point of the game. It looks so ridiculous by the time that you draw the picture of what it is and you take it down and show us. It might take us a little while to guess what it is. So while you're drawing, ATL Flipper says, here's some basketball advice for you, Kenton. Don't put your all into AAU. Invest in a personal trainer for him. That's what I did. Never played AAU and got a full scholarship and retired jersey. Nice.
Don't show.
Are you ready to show it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead. Now you'll have to put it in front of the camera and let it focus for a minute. Okay, so just keep it up there. I'm going to write start. Okay, back up just a little. Yeah, perfect. All right, right there. So guys, I wrote start so you guys can start at any time. I'm going to start calling out what they think it might be. E.T., an aardvark on a surfboard singing God Bless America. Is that what it is?
No, I know.
If we get a bada bing drawing, the internet can't handle it. Jennifer, Pee-wee, a watch. Is it a watch?
Yeah, it's a watch.
What? Oh, wait, hang on. Trevor was the first person. Oh, and Lindsay was the second person. Nice. Trevor is reclaiming his spot. You go ahead and take it down. I want you to tell us about the watch that you either picked up or sold it. Trevor used to win this game every week, and he's been letting everyone else win recently. But here he is back on top as the grand champion. Tell us about the watch.
It's just an old watch that I had when I was young, and from probably my early 20s.
What did it look like?
It was a Lucien Picard with a diamond bezel. I sold this week.
Nice. My dad's been looking for one of those, like a vintage style watch. I think he had one when he was younger that like lights up with the red LEDs. He said it's just real cheap watch when he was younger, but you can't really find them now. So if anyone ever finds one, I'm your buyer on it. Okay,
Cool.
Dad
I want to find one too.
Right. So you sold it for how much?
150? I think it was 150. Yeah.
And this thing was just like taking up space in your life?
Yeah, I just don't wear it. I wear my dad's old watch, so.
Nice. Wow. Can I see your picture of the watch one more time?
That was the fastest one ever, huh?
This is the fastest anyone's ever guessed it. I just want you to know, like, this is why we should be like children, okay? Because he was just like, I got this, and with full confidence drew this picture that was guessed within like 5 things, maybe. Thank you, Kenton. It looks great. You should put that on the refrigerator when you get home, without a doubt. Trevor said that kid can draw. I would love to see what it would look like if he was looking at it. Do you draw a lot, Kenton?
Kinda not. I'm not really good at painting, but I'm good with a pencil. Like not with colors, but I'm good with a pencil.
Nice. Is there any particular thing you like to draw more than others?
Nah.
I always find myself drawing faces, even though I'm not particularly
Yeah. Same.
good at them, because I want to be better.
Yeah.
I draw a lot of eyeballs because I think I'm probably better at drawing eyes than other things. So I'm always like, if I'm doodling while someone's giving a lecture or something, 9 times out of 10, it's an eyeball. Is that weird?
No.
Lindsay flipped the table because Trevor got it before her.
Sit down, buddy.
Nice. Oh, now he's got to sleep on the couch. I mean, you can just give her the $5 when I send it to you. I can't paint, but I like pencils. Nice. Jessica said you're a cutie. You'll have to tell the girls at school that the ladies on YouTube said you were a cutie. Probably not old enough to date yet. What grade are you in?
5th.
5th grade. Man. So where you go to school at, does it start like middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade? Or do you guys have like a junior high? Or do you go to like a different building next year?
I'm going to
The middle school. It's
school.
its own middle school.
That's how our school is set up. And like the school that I graduated, you were in the same building from 4th through 6th grade. And then when you hit 7th and 8th, you went to the high school, but you were considered junior high. And then high school, of course, 9 through 12, but you were in the same building as the high schoolers from 7th grade. And we just had like junior high, but they don't have that here. They go from middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and then they go to the high school, and there's no like junior high.
Right.
So yeah, I find Trevor said I'll give her $250. And Jessica says her daughter draws eyes all the time too. Oh my gosh, no joke. I just sold a vintage tech boombox, TEAC boombox for $300 plus shipping. I paid $8 for it at an estate sale. You guys better hit the like button.
Nice.
I need to hit my own like button, but I don't think I brought my phone. I don't think I have my phone down here. I feel like I did. Oh, here it is. Wait. Just pause. If anyone hasn't hit the like button, this is the opportunity for you to go hit that now so that you can get your sale. I'm going to go to my own channel here and like my own video. Let me turn down the volume. How did you guys like the thumbnail today?
Thumbnail was amazing.
Loved it.
You got the best thumbnail game on YouTube.
There's my true drawing skills. I was telling them earlier, guys, I wanted to draw us in bikinis, but then I had to mess with it until it looked okay. And the triangle was the shape to go with. So, yeah, let's see here. I went to a tiny elementary school, had 5th and 6th in the same class. Wow. Whoa. One has a jar of teeth and one draws eyeballs. I'm concerned. Hello, side gig. Yeah, I don't know. I draw a lot of. Okay, so I have this vintage redesign line that I have to just release it. I keep saying I'm going to wait until I have enough pieces to release it, but I need to just release the stuff I have now. But one of the things I'm doing is taking vintage paintings and like a bit of juxtaposition, adding things in there that don't typically go with whatever the subject matter is. Who knows? There could be a random eyeball in there. I did draw some T-Rex dinosaurs on some fine china, and I think that turned out great. But I don't know if everyone's really into that type of stuff.
That's cool.
Let's see. Jody says, love your thumbnails. What do you use? Well, I start out stalking my guest Instagram and screenshotting photos of them. And then once I do that, I go to a program called PhotoGrid, which allows me to like really sloppily cut out their faces. And then I used Canva for my background. And then I go back to Canva and put all that together. So a combination of PhotoGrid and Canva. Noelle said that she sent me a picture on Instagram of the radio. So I'm going to pull it up real quick. Oh, okay. Hey, my mom and dad just recently got a cool boom box and they found one in the box. You guys see this boom box?
That's awesome.
$300 plus $19.24 shipping. That's a brand I'm not familiar with. TEAC. We all need to be on the lookout for that. Wow. Paid $8. That's incredible. Oh, Trevor said, I don't think this video is what you meant it to be. What did I link on my Instagram, you guys? Now I have to see. Is it, I'm interested to see. It might be to Brianna's breakout, maybe. What is it? What did I link to? Oh, it is. It is. I was listening. That's so funny because when I pulled open my phone a while ago, that was what was on there. So I know Kenton knows Preston Plays, right? You know Preston Plays on YouTube. You know his wife Brianna?
Yeah.
Okay. So she has this video called Breakout. Have you heard that song yet?
Mm-mm.
She put together a whole music video for this song Breakout. Apparently that's what I linked in my Instagram stories, but it's okay. People will find us. It is so good. She says, and they're Christian. So like I really appreciate her saying this in her video. Like it's obviously to a lot of kids too, because they make content for kids. And she says, you don't see what you're worth, but I see what you're worth.
That's good.
And oh my gosh, like the song is so beautiful. You have to give it a listen. You have to like let the kids in your life listen to a song like that. That she's just saying you're gonna break out.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, look at this guy here.
Aw.
What up, dude?
Hey. Show him your dinosaur PJs. You want to show him the hood? He's a Jurassic Park dinosaur in these PJs.
Heck
He
yeah.
has a track meet tomorrow. Are you gonna run fast? Tell him what you run. Do you know what your races are called? 50 meters.
50 meters, 100 meters,
Oh,
and long jump.
long jump too? Dang.
He's a really good long jumper, aren't you, buddy?
Farthest jump. What's your longest jump?
Well, we only had one other meet, and so he's jumping over a meter at this point.
Cool.
He was like a 1.5. I feel like maybe he was somewhere between 1.5 and 2 meters at the last meet. So
awesome.
I can't wait to see how you do tomorrow. Did you come to tell everybody good night? Look, Donna just jumped in. Say hi, Donna. We're talking about selling boom boxes for $300. Is that a lot of money? What would you do if you had $300?
I want a rocket ship and blast to the moon.
Buy a rocket ship and blast to the moon?
Yeah.
Cool.
Buy all the stuff that they have, and then put put a house in the moon, and then put all the stuff in the house, and then stay in the moon all day.
All day you'd stay on the moon. I like your world
Yeah,
where
I like
inflation
that.
doesn't exist. Yeah, you get to just buy everything with $300. That's pretty cool. Well, are you going to bed? You better get to bed. You have a track meet. I love you. Good night. You want to what? A staring contest. Oh boy. Here, we have to talk to them though too. Okay. Get upstairs and get to bed for your track meet, okay? I love you. Tell Daddy happy birthday before you go to bed. All right.
Look at your track
Oh,
meet
wait.
tomorrow.
He said good luck. Say thank you. And Papa's watching. Say happy birthday, Papa.
Happy birthday, Baba.
Good night, buddy. Oh, now he's got to find his way out of here without knocking everything over. The office is a little bit of a mess right now. I love you, buddy. Kenton, do you remember being 5 like that? I bet you were every bit as adorable. Israel sounds like a politician. Overpromise. Oh, Donna said, don't forget to brush your teeth.
I did.
He did. Don't sit so close to the heater. Oh, kids, they're adorable. So you guys just stopped at 1. You got it perfect the first time?
Yep. Oh yeah. I wanted 6.
Hi.
I used to want 6.
You used to want 6 children?
I had him. I said no. I'm good.
Oh, because you were like, may as well not mess with perfection, right?
That's right.
Oh.
Because it's an exhausting job being a parent. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Oh, Noelle says, heads up, Rachel, keep forgetting to share. IKEA has done a collaboration with Lego and Israel has some coming his way. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. This kid needs some storage. We don't have an IKEA within 3 hours of us. I've seen the collab, but we don't have any of the pieces. Noelle, you're too much. Thank you. Do you guys like Lego at your house?
Not really.
Oh, hang on.
No,
What do you mean, not really?
he just never got into it. So
You didn't either?
I mean, no, not really.
I did when I was younger.
Why did you stop playing with Lego?
I I don't know.
I like watching Lego Masters on TV.
Yeah, we like watching
Yeah.
the show.
You guys need to all go buy a set. This is like homework for
He
you.
has 3
He's probably got
sets,
3 and we've never done
He
them.
has 3 sets that haven't even been opened.
Would you get them out and put it? I have one waiting on me right now. What are you talking about?
We're trying to
Wow,
pick, lady.
I hope that you guys get some Lego out this weekend and put it together. Oh my gosh, the Cha-Ching King himself is here, you guys. All hail the king. Scott, I had to tell people earlier that you and I weren't fighting because this is like the last week that they were going to ask where you were without asking if I ticked you off. I was like, I swear, he's just busy growing an empire, you guys. I spent so much of life with Lego as a child. Boldly Grow, do you still play with Lego? Like, guys, that is on my list of things that I want for holidays for my birthday actively now. So yeah, I just love Lego. I was telling you guys before the live started, but I'll tell the chat, my son's first prom is tomorrow. He's a sophomore, but he was invited by his friend who is a junior. And his tie, he built his tie out of Lego and he built her corsage out of Lego bricks. So it's a Lego rose. I mean, it's beautiful, you guys. I'd show a picture, but in the off chance anyone at the school would see it, I think he kind of wants it to be a surprise. He wants to be an engineer for Lego one day.
Have y'all
Nice.
been to Legoland?
Have we been to Lego? Yeah, we've been to Legoland. Yeah, we've been going since the first year they opened there in
Really?
Florida. Yeah, it's just outstanding. I just really, really love them. Probably, I don't know if it's more than what I should.
We went when it first
Um,
opened, but we ain't been back.
Did you say you went once?
Went when it first opened, but we haven't been back.
Oh my gosh, they built so much more
I know,
since
I've
when they
heard.
first
I've heard.
opened. Like a lot more. Yeah, it's incredible. Really cool. Scott said something about rumors aside, and now I can't find it. What did he say? Oh, rumors aside, I took Mel to her parents and hit a church garage sale. Can you say Tory Burch knew with tags at a church yard sale? I bet it was dirt cheap. Nice. I always find good coach at this one church yard sale, and it was last weekend, and we had our first track meet, and I didn't get to go
Oh,
I found
on Friday.
a Publix fleece at the church yard sale we went to last week.
What was it?
Publix, you know what Publix is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found a Publix fleece. That's what I find at church sales.
I don't think that's going for the
I
same
bought
price
it.
as
he
Tory
bought
Burch. Well, you never know. I mean, like Chick-fil-A stuff goes for good money. I heard someone say maybe it was it Courtney Bolo Buddy saying that was a Vero, maybe? Is Chick-fil-A a Vero?
I don't know. I have no
Weird.
idea.
Have you guys got any really like things taken down on eBay or scolded for stuff that you've listed before?
no.
Nope.
Oh, the one
Nothing?
Yeah,
the back.
Oh, I bought. It's actually in Biloxi. We were there visiting. It was. They classified it as. It was a prescription, I guess, so you can't sell it. But when I looked online to comp it, there was listings. I just never
Mhm.
clicked on those listings. So I bought it, listed it, and they said no, you can't have this. It's
What was it?
a prescription. It was
Back.
something for your back. I don't even remember. It was.
It had lidocaine in it.
Yeah.
Yep, I think that's what it
That's
was.
what was wrong with it. Okay, so it's not necessarily prescription only. It's that in some countries you have to have a prescription for it. You can't list back patches. One of my friends on Instagram just was talking about that. And melatonin is another thing. You don't have to have a prescription here for melatonin, but you do in the UK. And so it's an international platform. And especially if you're listing as GSP, like you can't list stuff. But yeah, lidocaine is one. I'm glad you brought that up. And melatonin. Really, really crazy.
It's crazy that they leave those listings on there though. Like I don't.
It's it's one of those things, like it's illegal to speed, but you still see people doing it. It's just they can't catch everybody, and some of them sell before they can even take them down.
Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Dren saw the Lego at IKEA and he got a set with his own money. And since he knew Israel loved them, we had to get him a set too. Legoland in California is a disappointment. Oh, I was wondering how it would compare with the one in Florida. The one in Florida is stellar, Noel, like phenomenal. I need to find some Lego stuff to send Dren. They sent me that they went to Legoland and like Noelle picked me out a hat with my channel color pink on it. Dren made us like a little one of the coins out of the machine, which I collect those at places. They gave us these little minifigures, the bags that they got at Legoland, like so much stuff that they mailed to us. It was incredible. And then my big bag that I carry all of my packages in now, it's like the Lego parade on the front.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
they overdid it and really did a nice job. I didn't even see Kristen pop in. Where did she come from? Did she come in and say Marco while Israel was on my lap? I think I might show my Lego collection. So how do you guys think that a video like this would go? I consider putting a video together of like how to know what you're buying when you buy Lego and how to make sure that you're actually buying Lego. Because I see a lot of Mega Blocks listed as Lego or any type of building blocks or things that are counterfeit or knockoff. Things that are not Lego listed as minifigures. And there's really simple ways to determine what it is that you're buying. And even the age of the minifigures, depending on like how many holes are in their little yellow heads and various things. Do you think that would be a good idea?
Yeah, because we bought a whole big one and it had a G.I. Joe, part of a G.I. Joe Cobra vehicle, Lego vehicle in it. But it wasn't Lego. It was something else. And it looks exactly the same. I can't remember.
I think it was Mega Block.
No, it wasn't Mega Blocks. It was
Mega
like
Block?
ERCO or something like that. I can't remember. It's been so long since I listed
It
it.
could have even been like some random Chinese company that
Yeah, it was
because
something like that. So I think that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
okay, Christopher sent a picture of the luggage. Holy cow.
I didn't see
Oh my
that.
gosh. Okay, we'll have to let
Oh
it
my
focus for a
Lord.
minute.
That is awesome.
So here's a full set of 1950s Louis Vuitton luggage. If you find even a portion of this, pick it up. Obviously at a good price, $32,000. Like you're looking at a new car here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy. And it's just the monogram pattern, monogram print here. That is beautiful though. Holy cow, she kept it in phenomenal condition. Can you just imagine? Like, he sent me those necklaces, and I'm like, I want to know the story about where your mom wore this stuff to. And he said, my mom would go to like the operas and the shows and stuff, but truth be told, like she would wear this to the kitchen. She'd wear this to the bathroom. Like she just dressed fabulous all the time. And yeah,
That's awesome.
I just think that's incredible. I wish that people put the same thought into things like that today, like quality pieces and dressing just to go into the the living room. No melatonin in the UK. No, it's by prescription only. There's a lot of things that even certain candies that we have or certain cereals that the food dyes are not legal in the UK. So yeah. Good night, Jessica. Connected. Glad she connected with you guys. Thanks for the chat. Have a great weekend. I'm gonna post your link again if any of you guys are just now jumping in. We're doing our best to get Gulf Coast Pickers is closer to 1,000 subs, and I'll keep pushing stuff out over on my Instagram as well. If any of you guys in the chat have a live show that you're ever looking for guests, I mean, this is y'all's first live, and I think you're doing a phenomenal job. So you'd be open to the opportunity of coming on other shows.
Oh yeah, we're down.
Gotcha. She said Polo. Kristen and I try to wander into the chats and say Marco and find the other one. Dreaming on a Budget. Chase is here. Hello, Chase. We'll have to watch later, but hey, everyone, good night. Flea market in the morning. Had to be up by 4 or I'll get beat up by the old lady over a table. Or beat up by an old lady over a table. I'm surprised he doesn't just stay up till 4. He doesn't sleep until very, very late. Oh, Jennifer's dropping y'all's link too. Thank you very
Thank you,
very
Jennifer.
Thank you.
Yeah, knock off Lego.
Always helping out.
Make a video of the fight, please. Evening all. I know I'm a little late, but better late than never. Absolutely. We're glad that you're here. Oh, and Danny, Yard Sales and Dreams is here. Hello, Danielle.
Hello.
Trevor, if they are real, I died. Oh, yeah, that luggage is beautiful. Yeah, really incredible. So talking about phenomenal pickups, do you guys follow Cha-Ching King yet?
I don't think I follow him, but I haven't.
Hands down, one of the most knowledgeable resellers. Like he said, he and I were both on Cat the Nerd Flippers live like last month, and he told everybody that I learned everything about reselling from him, but it's actually true. It probably is true. Like I followed him way before I was a reseller on YouTube or on Instagram or anything. But he and his wife recently bought a storage locker, and it was like a home run out of this world, right? And then they buy another one. He made a video about the first one. They buy another one, and they're like, okay, they can't all be good until he gets a little ways into this locker, and it squashes the first one. It is even better. I mean, I don't want to spoil it. He had to turn this second locker into 2 videos because of the quality of brand new merchandise that was in there in a storage locker.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So y'all got to go check out.
Yeah, we'll check them out.
They're all 3 up. Make sure you have your affairs in order before walking over. Like, I never have that problem at my house. My dad says we had to take the dogs out, and I missed Israel wishing me a happy birthday. Sorry, I missed it. It's on there on the internet forever now, Dad. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. My oldest son was trying to play happy birthday on the kalimba earlier. If he's figured it out by the time I get up there, I'll record it for my folks so that they can get a taste of that as well. Do you guys play any instruments?
No.
Nobody? No? Does Kenton get his love of sports from either of you two? Are you guys athletic?
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
So what's the hobbies outside of hearing aids and reselling? What is it that you fill your time with?
We don't have any other time.
What other time?
I game a little bit. I used to game more before I started reselling. I used to golf too before I started coaching him. I just don't have time for nothing. You know, it's both businesses and his sports when they're in, we do that. So
it's, oh my gosh, it's so much coaching the kids. But like 1 year I didn't coach track, and I instantly regretted it at the first practice. And I was like, you're so dumb. Like, why aren't you coaching? Yep. Like, I didn't like the way they were being told to stretch. I'm a control freak. And I was like, I can't believe that you didn't do that. And I think it was because I was very, very pregnant that year. And so I didn't coach, and I regretted it. And I had coached prior to that, and I've coached every year since then. I mean, we've coached track for 12 years. And then my husband didn't coach baseball and instantly regretted it last year. So he'll never make that mistake again. Yep. Everyone's saying that they just subbed to you, which is great. Who was that luggage? Vicky, that luggage was Louis Vuitton. Yeah. And then let's see. The luggage is 1950s, just pink and incredible. I have some red Amelia Earhart luggage from the 50s. That's really cool looking. Do you guys pick up big pieces like that? Have you shipped anything that's just huge?
Not really.
That house.
What house?
The Fisher-Price Castle.
Oh, Fisher-Price Castle, 1970 Fisher-Price Castle. That was kind of big.
So are you intimidated by big stuff, or just haven't picked it up yet?
Just haven't picked it up yet.
Gotcha. Would you flip a refrigerator if the money was there?
Oh yeah, I'll flip anything.
I wouldn't.
There's money.
If it was local, maybe, but I'm not trying to ship anything like that. I struggle to find time to make full-length videos with sourcing, listing, packing, and working 3 booth locations. I end up making more reels or shorts. Franklin Hill, I'm glad that you're saying this because I want to make sure I'm subbed to you. Seems like I always go 2 weeks between videos. It's hard. I'm telling you.
Try to do 1 a week.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
In case you missed it the first time, here's Scott's link. You're awesome, Jennifer. I got some luggage from Costco a few years ago. Amazing. That's not the same thing. Yeah.
I haven't bought luggage. I don't even know.
Yeah,
we haven't bought luggage in so long.
So summer's coming up, and I'm sure you guys have some rockin' stellar summer plans. Where does a person that lives in Florida go for vacation?
I only want to go to Louisiana because that's where I'm from.
Usually it's just back to her family.
Okay. So if you were going on a vacation, though, not to visit family, where would you go?
Hawaii.
We want to go Hawaii. That's one of the goals. Bucket list goals.
So there's your reselling goal, like setting aside, even if it wasn't 100% of the profits, what if you set aside like a certain percentage of every sale to like a trip to Hawaii?
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That'd be neat. And then Kenton would be looking for all the toys.
Yeah, we like going to the mountains because we're by the beach, so go to the mountains, snowboard in the winter and stuff.
Yeah, my husband would be interested in going to a cold location for vacation, and I think he's insane. I really should post some pictures of the luggage I have. More importantly, I should give it to someone who will actually list it. It's hard to sell. Like luggage just takes up so much space in your inventory, and then it's costly to ship it. So it's almost a labor of love. Unless you have I have 3 vintage Hartman pieces upstairs I haven't listed yet that are all leather. They're gorgeous. Those are worth some money. Noelle said I had to quit being a full-time reseller for 2 months so I could be a crybaby poopy pants mover. That's true. She moved out of her family home that she's lived in her whole life. So you have permission to be a crybaby. So, oh, my luggage doubles as sweater storage. Why am I not storing things in the luggage? One of my favorite places to go, Hawaii. I've never been. My parents have been, and one of my sisters has been, and they all wanted to move there immediately. I'm sure that's probably most people's reaction to going to Hawaii.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
So, you got your dream vacation down, Kenton. What's the dream occupation one day? If you don't become a hearing aid specialist or a reseller or a YouTuber, what else are you going to be?
I was thinking of being a cop.
Awesome. Okay. Do you have any family members that are cops that inspired that, or you just think it's an awesome profession?
I don't know. I just think it's cool.
That's
Yeah,
pretty.
We have no family. Well, I have extended family that were cops in a small town where I'm from in Southern Illinois, but no immediate. That was like my grandpa.
You never told me that you were from around the Southern Illinois area. Where at?
That's where I was born, Carbondale.
Oh, that's not really far from me.
My grandparents.
Yeah, no, not at all.
We used to go to Sykeston. Sykeston's near you?
Sykeston's 17 miles north of me.
Yeah, we used to go there.
My son's track meet was in Benton yesterday.
Awesome.
That's where I froze for hours.
Yeah, my family's from West Frankfort. It's right next to Benton.
Gotcha. Well, what's that?
Benton, Illinois?
No, Benton in Missouri.
Oh, there's a Benton, Illinois.
Just north of Sykeston, there's a little town. It's tiny.
They grow pumpkins in Sykeston, right? Or watermelons, or both?
I don't know. They probably grow everything there.
We used to go buy pumpkins and watermelons there for my grandpa's nursery.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah,
Nice.
I didn't realize that you had ties to this area. Trevor says Carbondale. We hike near there. They're from Columbia.
Oh, cool.
So, my Hartman luggage, I'm not sure the year, Patricia. It's all leather, and man, it's gorgeous. I got it in an estate sale. It's really, really cool. Let's see where. Oh, yeah, that's true. Kristen is from Southern Illinois. And Kristen, tell me again what town. Are you familiar with LaRue Road?
No.
Does that mean anything to you?
No.
Trevor, it means nothing to them. You still won the game tonight, so they still like you, but so how often are you guys coming out with videos? Are you on a regular basis?
I try to come around every 5 days.
Every 5 days, a new video's coming out.
Try.
Okay. And so what can people expect if someone's never watched one of your videos? Is there one that they need to run to your channel and check out before they see anything else, like your most recent or anything, or something that's just stellar?
One. I don't think so. Insane.
He's like, oh, let me see.
What's the one called?
The one that we got.
That we got 4,800. That's pretty good. What did we get in that one? I can't remember. They all merged together now.
Gotcha. Well, that's
Vintage Hall's good. That's one of our best. And then
what's it called?
Insane Vintage Hall.
Okay. Ooh,
We got so much vintage stuff.
I
for
love
so
vintage.
cheap. It was ridiculous.
What town were you yard selling in when you got that?
I can't give away my secrets, lady. Are you crazy?
Listen, I'd like to just stalk you for a little bit and follow you around to all the yard sales that you're at. Well, that's good. Actually, I mean, that's how I find other resellers in my areas. I start talking about the good places to go around here, and then I find people that are like, "Oh, I'm actually near you," and I'm like, I have no idea what they look like. They could pass me in the thrift store for all I know, and I wouldn't know. I'm like, if you ever see me, will you please stop and say hi to me? because I don't know. Everyone knows what I look like. So, but you guys don't show yourselves on your channel a whole lot. Is like you said, you do like intros and stuff on occasion, but is there a reason behind that?
Just trying to get more comfortable. Like I said,
Gotcha.
growing up, we didn't even do home videos. So this is like literally the first time I've been around camera.
You know what I used to do is that we would put on music videos in the living room and charge my parents to come watch them.
I grew up with home videos.
With all of them. So you're like comfortable performing.
Yeah.
See, she's good with it. Just hand this woman the camera. You take the camera and just film her. And yeah. And Kenton over there, he's going to bring you in 1 million subscribers all on his own.
I would go get the kids in the neighborhood and say, come over here. And then get my mom and say, come outside and videotape us.
I'm telling you, like, and you're probably holding like the Sony handy cam the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Gibby's Girls is here late, but hey, we're stoked that you're here.
Yes.
Franklin Hill Adventures. I am like Norm from Cheers at the thrift shops here. Everyone yells, Stu, when I walk through the door. Relationships are so important in this business. Yeah, that's true. And Scott says my family was on videos a lot, a show called Cops. So, you know, what about did Hartman move? Oh, I don't. Okay, she's talking to Franklin Hills. She said got some Hartman luggage as a graduation present. That's pretty cool for her parents. Good night, the Currys. Big yard sale day early in the morning.
Nice.
And Red Dart Picker. Hello, Rachel. We need to see some of those rockin' music videos. No, we don't. No, we don't. My parents, I think they still have some of the home videos from when I was a kid, and some of them, like I used to do Steve Urkel impressions when I was a little girl. Like I thought I had it on lock and no one had the impression better than me, because I don't know why my parents cheered for everything we did the way they did, but they still do that. I could tie my shoes and they'd be like taking pictures and showing the neighbors. Like, did you see the way my baby tied her shoes? Oh my gosh. And so, of course, when I would do the Steve Urkel, they're like, it's so funny, do it again. And they've like showing, their friends and stuff. And it probably wasn't really that funny at all. But someone asked me recently, where does your confidence come from? And, were you raised with like really supportive parents? And I'm like, well, first and foremost, it comes from Jesus Christ and knowing who I am to him. But my parents also, like, yeah. I mean, you're shaping a young mind right now, and every single thing that he believes of himself is going to be heard. Like, it's going to be what he heard through your mouth, what you're saying of him. Even if our kids roll their eyes and they're like, are you really like my son says I'm flexing on other parents when I'm bragging about him. He's like, stop. It sounds like you're flexing on him. And I'm like, well, maybe I am. Like, I'm just trying to tell everybody how awesome you are. It's kind of funny because I goofed up though this week. The girl he's going to prom with, her mom messaged me, and she's like, your son is so sweet, and she just really likes him and thinks the world of him because XYZ. And looking back, I should have taken the opportunity to be like, your daughter is so great too, but I didn't. I was like, yeah, he's pretty cool. And like, I started going on about my own kid. Because I think that my kids are great. And
right. You got to.
Yeah. I'm sorry your parents were so supportive, Rachel. Oh, my mom says I have all the videos taking bids.
I have
a
big heart one.
You have a what?
Yes, it's
yeah, I remember loving that too.
So embarrassing. When I watch it, I'm like, oh, and I thought it was it.
Yeah, I think we had the same childhood, Christine. How old are you?
41.
Okay, yeah, we probably had about the same childhood, because I remember thinking that was like Billy Ray Cyrus was all that in a bag of chips, and I was going to sing it to everybody. Pam Pam is watching, you guys. Everybody say hi, Pam Pam.
Hi,
hello, Pam Pam.
Pam Pam's 4 and thinks that we're awesome. So we think that she's awesome as well. And we love you, Pam Pam. Oh, y'all stop trying to buy these videos from my mom. Red Dirt was saying
I love
was
it.
my hair big back then? I had like my pageant hair, like when I won my title, is so big. I used to wear my hair like that every day though. It wasn't like just for the pageant. I would tease it up every single day. It was very, very big. I'm trying to scoot over. My husband's gonna pop in here and join us for a minute.
About time.
I know, right? He had to get Israel to bed. If he stays up
yeah.
until I get done, he stays up so late, and he's got that track meet in the morning. It's supposed to be like 30 degrees.
Ooh.
These kids are going to be so cold. But here's the birthday boy. He's joining us. Come sit down, birthday boy.
Wizard.
Birthday wizard.
Wizard.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's funny because when I first met Drew, we met on Facebook, and I was commenting about it being my dad's birthday. And I was like, it's the most important man in my life's birthday today. And he jumps on and he's like, well, thank you. And I was like, this is not about you. And he was like, well, it's my birthday today too. Isn't that weird?
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Oh, look, the Nashville Flippers came in just in time to tell you happy birthday, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I know that's why he showed up.
I'm late, but I'm here. Went to dinner. My mom said I have to be good or she'll get me. Yeah, right. Oh,
Yeah.
just in time, birthday boy. Looking clean cut.
See, Scott knows.
The wizard.
The wizard.
The king and the wizard like to hang out.
That's right. Arthur and Merlin.
Kenton,
wait,
do you
no,
have
that's
any
okay.
nicknames?
Kento Bean.
What, Kento Bean? Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
cool.
boy.
Who calls you that?
All the girls in my class call me that.
Oh man, those girls are flirting with him, aren't they? Your hair right now, Kenton, that's like how my oldest son wants his hair long. Like turn around and get how long that ponytail is. How long have you been growing that?
He's had it quite a while. It's been trimmed a few times.
A year.
Do you ever put it in a bun?
I tried yesterday, and he goes, "Mom, no."
It's beautiful. I love
Well,
it.
well,
It looks-
Take it out. This is how he usually wears it.
oh, it's usually down.
Yeah, to the side. Where'd you?
Side.
Oh, he's just the coolest kid. He's the coolest 10-year-old I've met today for sure. That's awesome. That's super cool. And what a beautiful color. He just looks like he belongs surfing on the Gulf Coast or something.
Yep.
Do you guys
Or on a
head
skate.
over to the beach much?
On a skateboard.
Nah, we're not really beach people.
No Legos, no beach.
Gulf Coast pickers, and they don't. I put you on the beach in my thumbnail.
It's all right. When you go around, when you grow up around it, it's like, yeah.
Mom,
If
no.
some, if somebody family comes and visits us and they
Yeah.
want to go, we'll go. But
That's literally
I'll
when
just
my
hang out
family
at
in
the
Florida
beach.
goes to the beach, is if we visit.
we used to go a lot for the shark tooth, but that kind of got old. So
It is kind of like our anniversary, like around the time that we met. That's true. Around the time you started stalking me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Remember?
Mhm.
Kento
Yeah,
being
I
the
remember.
ladies' man. The gentleman. Anybody see that?
Oh,
How I Met Your Mother episode. That's what I think when he says the wizard. I don't think I've seen it. The girls are after you, bro. Do you ever mohawk your hair?
I used
he used to have a faux hawk. Yeah.
That's some style. Perfect for punk rock mohawk. Drew, how old are you?
I already told you I was 742.
No, I said you were 472.
No, I said I was really 742.
He turned 34 today. He's younger than me. I honestly
I'm younger
thought
than
that was
her.
a rhetorical. What's that?
I'm younger than her by 10 months, and I have to hear it every day of my life.
My parents are exactly a month apart, exactly like March 8th and April 8th, and my dad's younger than mom by 1 month, and so I'm sure she gets to hear it for 30 days. I honestly thought that was a rhetorical question. Gulf Coast pickers and all, not so much a given, huh? Kenton, you need to drag your folks to the beach.
He loves it.
You guys need to take that boy to the beach. That's like my dream right now is to be on a beach this weekend.
Yeah.
I call my daughter Silly Bean, sometimes Mung Bean. That's cute. 472. That's right.
No, 742. She got it wrong.
If I had hair, I'd do something like that. Would you do something like Kenton's with yours if you hadn't shaved your head?
Yeah, if I hadn't shaved my head, that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason.
If
I would have
only.
to comb the beard over to make it look like that.
Can you imagine a beard like this? Would you be in a girl with something like that on your face one day? He's trying real hard not to say no. Heidi here again. I gotta get to bed so I can beat y'all to the sales tomorrow. See you tomorrow, possibly. Nice,
there,
Heidi.
Heidi.
I hope you find all the good stuff, Heidi.
Oh,
That's hilarious. So, any last things that you guys want to ask Gulf Coast pickers? Be sure to put it in the chat. But also, are there any last things that you guys want to say to the chat, or things that we could be looking forward to on your channel coming up? Anything that you're looking forward to?
Just trying to grow. Just grow in what we put out there, and all that. We just appreciate everybody following our journey, and we love it. We love y'all. We love everything.
What are they up to now?
Let's see. You guys will be able to see me for a minute, but I can't see you. So don't be making funny faces, okay?
Make all the funny faces.
I can't see anything. You did just suggest I search for you now because I've been pulling it up so much today. So you're at 520.
Nice. Thank you.
So
you guys.
that's awesome. 520 subscribers, and you guys keep subbing because you're over the hill. You're 480 away from being able to apply for monetization. Your watch hours will probably be double what they need to be by then, which is phenomenal. That's the harder part to get usually. I'm just excited for the information that you guys are putting out there, the bolos. I've been getting in trouble by I'm not going to say people in the community because I don't think that they are a part of this community, by people lately for giving out bolos. I think it's crazy to know that Hartman luggage sells for good money and not to tell you that, because there's a chance you might find it in your thrift store one day. Chances are you probably won't find it, but if you ever do, now you know to pick it up.
Yep.
Because of what Christine has told us tonight, we all know if we find vintage Lisa Frank, it's money. Like, and the chances, I've been looking for it and haven't found it yet. But why would I not share that information with people? My mother and father were in the thrift store the other day, and they, like I say, they just recently got into reselling. But they used to ask me all the time, like, how do you know so much about so much? And I'm like, because I follow other resellers. I watch them on Instagram and on YouTube, and I'm always trying to learn and broaden my own reselling vocabulary. And so my mom's in the thrift store the other day, and she sees these gnomes, and she's like, I have to pick up these gnomes. And my dad's like, I don't know, they don't really look that great. And she said, but I think those are blow molds. I've heard, and it was so adorable. She's probably laughing because I say it's adorable. She was like, I've heard Rachel and her friends call them blow molds. So resellers to her are Rachel and her friends. And I was like, Mom, that like the most beautiful, they were made in West Germany. So they're pre-World War blow molds of gnomes, and they were worth quite a bit of money. Like one of them, they bought I think a set of 5 or 6 for $5, and one of them is listed at $90.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So they stand to make, I think, all in like $150 to $190 or something once they all sell, because a lot of them were like $30 to $35, but again, they paid $5 for the entire set. Right. So
yeah,
huge turn. And guys, the only reason they knew about it was from watching other people and from hearing someone say blow molds were a thing. So what you're doing makes a huge difference. If none of us were ever monetized, it would make a huge difference, because that's how I learned to resell. It's probably how you learn to resell. And if throughout the life of your channel, you just teach one person that they could have an extra income, they could pay off their debt, they could be self-employed, whatever it is that they want to make of reselling, because like I say, there's no ceiling but the one you give yourself. You're going to make a difference in somebody's life just by putting out there, hey, pick this up, this is worth this.
Yep.
What's up, Zach?
Utah Inviting God just popped in. Hello guys, happy birthday to Drew. And Red Dirt said poo poo on the haters. So
Poo poo.
There's that. Cha-Ching says Rachel the Wizard and Friends sound like it. Rachel the Wizard and Friends sounds like an 80s sitcom. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So let's see. But I'm super glad that all of you guys would come hang out with us on a Friday. And I'm glad that you guys agreed to be on because we were just talking about the growth of the channel and everything. And I was like, I honestly think just enough people haven't heard your name yet because you're brand new. So come on the channel, like get introduced to some people. And again, any of you guys that are looking for live guests, please reach out to them. Highly recommend them. I mean, Kitten stayed up late for this. Look at him.
He did. He's tired.
He's like, I'm not going to stay up late for anything. But
We
yeah,
thank you
we're
for having us.
thank you so much for being here. Hang out for just a second. We're going to say goodnight to the chat. And I want to tell everyone, since it's your birthday, do you want to tell everyone the outgoing phrase tonight?
Wizards rule.
No, that's not it.
You want me to say it?
Yes, go ahead.
Treat your business like your business.
That's right. He got it. He got it.